Hey guys, I wanted to go over some reminders that I sent this afternoon, and then I'll also go over some math stuff in your packet. We're going to go over page 14 in your math packet, subtracting by regrouping, because I think those directions were a little bit tricky. You should have received this message. If not, I'm going to put it here again. So the packets that went home that you picked up when we first got out of school, I feel like it's been forever ago. Um, those packets you'll have until next Friday to finish. So today should be about day 7. That's where you should be on your calendar. And I only gave you through day 10 on your calendar, but I did also put extra work in there in your packets, just in case we were out for longer, because I kind of had a feeling that would be the case. So you should still have more work in there, even though your calendar only gives you 10 days. So next week, you should be able to finish your calendar, not days 9 and 10. And then you'll have the rest of the week to kind of finish up the packet or anything else that's not finished. I don't know yet how we're going to bring those back or turn those in. So for right now, whatever you've got finished, put it in your homework folder and hang on to it. And I'll let you know when I know something. Okay. I want to talk to you about this Zoom meeting real quick. I'm going to try this next week. Anybody who can participate, and this is totally optional, but I'm hoping you'll participate with me. I'm going to try to meet online face to face so we can hear each other's voices and we can see each other's faces. If you're doing this, I'll send you an invite on Monday. If you're doing this on a phone or on a tablet, you'll have to download the app, which is free. If you're doing this on a Chromebook or a laptop, I'll send you a link and you'll just click that link and it'll open in your browser. Okay, so it kind of depends on how you want to do it. But parents, I'll be sending that invite on Monday, and it'll be for our meeting on Tuesday. That way you'll have time to, click around and make sure it works for you. So students, you can choose. We'll try to do a morning meeting on Tuesday and also an evening meeting on Tuesday, because I don't know your schedules and I don't know when you're available, but we'll just see who we can get. And if you want to, if you have fun, you want to do it both times, then that's fun. But we're going to check in and hopefully get to talk to each other. And parents, please remind your students that they're welcome to call me and check in anytime, even if it's just, hey, how are you? I'd love to hear their voices. Okay, so now let's jump into math. All right. So math for today says circle all the problems where you can regroup a 10 to help subtract. Then solve the circled problems. So this is only asking you to solve the ones that are circled. That does not mean that you can't solve all the problems. You're welcome to, but you're only going to circle the ones where you would need to move a 10 to the ones. And we know that we do that by looking in the ones place. If this thing will cooperate for me. All right, so let's look at the example they gave us. Let's look at number 1. So look at your ones place. If you have 2 ones, can you take away 6 ones? No. So you have to go and get a 10. So we would take one of these 10s over here, which would leave us with 2 10s, and we call it break apart that 10 and put it in the ones. Okay, that's not looking so good. Okay, so I should have added 10 ones over here with my 2 ones, so now I have 12 ones. And 12 ones minus 6 ones is 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm left with 6 ones. Oop, I left one out there. And then look at your 10. So I have 2 10s and I need to take away 1 10. I'm left with 1 10. So I have number 1 circled because we needed to regroup. Okay, so let's look at the rest of these. So without solving them, I'm just going to go through and I'm going to circle them. All right, let's look at our ones place on number 2. I have 8 ones. I need to take away 5 ones. Can I do that? Absolutely. So I don't need to circle number 2. Look at my ones place on number 3. I have 7 ones and I need to take away 5 ones. Can I do that? 7 is more than 5, so I don't need to circle that one. Number 4, I have 3 ones and I need to take away 9 ones. Can I do that? No. So I would circle number 4. So that is definitely one of the problems that I'm going to come back and solve. All right, number 5. Ooh, my ones are 6 minus 6. That's doable. Number 6. 2 minus 7. You cannot take away 7 ones from 2 ones, so I'm going to circle this one. Number 7, 8 ones minus 8 ones. I can do that. Number 8, 3 ones minus 4 ones. Cannot do that. All right, so I'm going to let you guys work on that bottom row on your own, but let's go back and solve a couple of these. So second graders, the biggest thing that I want to remind you right now is that you can solve these any way you choose, okay? You do not have to do the algorithm because I know some of you aren't so good at that yet. If you still need to draw it out, get you an extra piece of paper. Draw out those 10s and 1s. That's totally fine, okay? All right, let's solve number 2, even though we don't have to. Our directions say solve the circle problem, so I don't have to, but I want to. So let's look at my ones place. 8 ones. Actually, I'm going to see if I can draw this out for you. 48. I know, it doesn't work so good. You don't have a lot of room here, but anyway, I am taking away 15. So look at my ones. I've got 8 ones and I need to take away 5. So I'm going to take away that whole first row, and I've got 1, 2, 3 left. And then my 10s, I need to take away 1 10, and I've got 3 10s left. So the answer to number 2 should be 33. 48 minus 15 is 33. That one's super neat and easy because we didn't have to go get a 10. Now, your circled problems are not going to be as easy because you have to go get a 10. You have to break apart a 10, like we like to say. Make sure you draw it out if you need to. If not, I'm going to try this one without drawing it out, okay? All right, so let's look at number 4. I have 3 ones, and I need to take away 9 ones. We know we can't do that, so that means I need to go get a 10. So if I take away a 10 from the 6 10s, I now have 5 10s. Now, how many ones are in a 10? 10, right? So I'm going to take those 10 ones and I'm going to put them with the 3 ones. So I no longer have just the 3 ones. I have 13 ones. And 13 ones take away 9 ones. That one's easier to count up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 would be 4. Okay? Some of you know those math facts. You know 13 minus 9 is 4. If not, draw it out. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? All right, 5 10s minus 3 10s, we should all know those facts, is 2. So number 4 should be 24. All right, let's do one more. Let's do number 8. All right, number 8. I've got 3 ones. Let's go ahead and draw my 10s too. All right, so I've got 53, and I'm taking away 44. So remember, I'm not drawing the 44. That's what I'm taking away. I do not have 4 ones to take away over here. So I'm going to get a 10, and then I'm going to draw my 10 ones. All right, how many ones do I have now? 10 plus 3 makes 13. So I now have 13 ones. 13 ones take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaves us with 9 ones. Okay? But look at your 10s. I don't have 5 10s anymore. I only have 4. And 4 tens take away 4 tens is 0 tens. So my answer should be 9. Remember, you can always check by adding up. So if I start at 44 and I count up to 53, I should only count up 9. Okay, guys, good luck with your math. Call me if you need me. If you've already done this, then check your work, check the ones that we've checked, and if you've got all those correct, there's a good chance that you have the others correct too. Bye, guys.